have a quick update to share. I'm sorry I didn't bring out the strobe light from over there to really get the beamer on me. But I watched that video bag, and it's been 24 hours. I watched that video bag, and I took a step back, really, and I went to work today. I saw him for about 5 minutes. Honestly, 1 minute. And I've come to the conclusion that no girl, he don't want you. No girl, like, looking back at, hey, the last, like, 3 days of me, like, actually spiraling crazy about him, like, I have a problem. I think I have a problem, and I think it has to do with the fact that this is gonna sound sad, and I don't mean it to sound sad, okay? I'm not trying to sound like a pick me, but genuinely, no one's ever liked me before. So I don't know how to cope with that shit, okay? And I'm not saying he likes me. I've come to realize that, no girl, he don't. No, he's just a normal person. So, anyway, okay? No one's ever liked me, bro. And so my only way of, like, coping with that is, like, yes, I need to spiral crazy and think about them, like, non-stop. That's all I've ever done with any person I've ever liked in the history of ever. And I'm a lunatic. But it's okay. But it's okay, chat. Actually, I'm gonna get the strobe light, okay? It's for the best for many reasons. I'm acting as if I ever had a shot, or that he likes me. He doesn't like me. By the way, just watch How to Train Your Dragon 1 because of the new trailer and everything. And I genuinely haven't seen the first one, like, maybe since it came out. Like, it has been so long. I know that this is not about How to Train Your Dragon, okay? Lord, give me strength. Okay. So, I took a step back. I, like, said hi to him again today, right? Then I realized I am actually a crazy person. I need to be locked up. My brain needs to be studied, because what I went through in the past, like, 48 hours before today was not okay. Like, there was no reason for me to actually go crazy like that. Like, that crazy over actually nothing. I watched that video back that I posted, and I'm like, I sound like a lunatic. What am I talking about? He said hi to me? And then my delusional friend, my best friend just feeding into my vein. How can you? I sound like a crazy person. And now I feel bad for seeing him like that when he's just a bro, I guess. The most friendly bro to ever exist. Oh my god. Can I just say, it is so embarrassing, bro. Every time he goes to dab me up, I cannot dab people up for the life of me. I can't. I don't know what it is. Every time he does it, it is so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go up at him and say, like, hey, can you teach me how? Hey, can you show me how? Like, genuinely, I'm over this. I'm over this humiliation, bro. Show me the flick of the wrist, like. But let me tell you why it's for the best that this is over and done through. I feel like I'm getting out of that mentally ill state. I think I am cured, or I am in the process of being cured. It's for the best. Like I said, I'm in the process of being cured, okay? I'm not fully done yet. But, okay, it's for the best, okay? It's for the best. I know you saw that, because, bitch, I saw that. Okay. Taking a step away. Okay. Because, one, I'm trans. It's so hard to date as a trans person. Not that I'm, like, trying, but, like, I don't want to date. I don't know if I've talked about this in an actual video. Like I said, I make a lot of videos. Not all of them get uploaded. But I don't know if I've said this before. But I don't want to date someone with a body that I don't love. Do you know what I mean? I mean, not that I think that, like, everybody in a relationship is not insecure. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, for me, I would feel so uncomfortable. Like, I want to be able to give them what I want to give them. You know what I mean? Like, and if I don't have that, I don't have it. You know what I mean? And even if I found someone that liked, you know, how I am right now, I don't like it. I don't want them to like it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole thing. So, you know, I can live in my fantasy land all I want, but at the end of the day, it's not real. It's not real. It's not gonna happen. And I'll just forever read sibling fanfics in my mom's basement, I guess. Even though I've been trying to prevent this outcome for a while. I've been trying to not live with my mom until eternity, but it is what it is. I'm 17. I'm 17. But, like, that's a really big aspect of it. That's why I mean, this is just what I tell myself. In the end of it, nobody likes me. I think I'm a great person. I don't know what's not to like, personally, whatever. But at the end of the day, it really is that. Even if somebody did come up to me and really like me that way, I would maybe, because of my curious nature, would say like yes and play with a relationship type of situationship thing, but I don't want to get physical with anybody, you know? I really don't. Not like this. Not like this. But the whole trans aspect is a really big part of it. And he is newer, right? Like, to work. I've been working at... why am I keep spinning, bro? Why am I keep spinning? Anyway. Like, I've been working at Shaw's, unfortunately, for 2 years. He's newer. I don't know how new, but probably this year new. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he has been working. Anyway, I don't even know if he knows that I'm trans. Do you know what I mean? Like, not to say that I pass full, like, hardcore, but, like, I've been told that I do. I've been told. And even if he miraculously was gay, right? Some gays don't like that, don't like to date trans people. And honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and say that you have to. Like, I understand. And I don't like the people that say, you know, like, that if you don't date trans men or trans women, you're transphobic. I don't think so. I mean, there are probably people that are and don't like those, but, like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I understand if trans people isn't, like, part of somebody's type. Like, I understand that. And I feel like I would be. Oh my god, it would just be too many coincidences for it to be possible. So it's just never meant to be. Yeah, we're Star Crash Glamours. Not at all, actually, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Trans, I love being trans. This has turned into a trans talk. I'm so sorry. Every time. But I love being trans, and I wouldn't trade it for the world because I gained so many experiences from it, and so many friends, and a very loving, accepting community. But I mean, like most things, there is a downside to it. You know what I mean? Like, not everything is wonderful. Okay, obviously. I think that's pretty obvious with trans people. Actually, I think that most people would understand that it's a lot harder to be trans than it is to not be trans. I wish I could be a girl and just be happy, but that's not how it is. It's the best I got, so. But I mean, I've come this far, and do you know what I mean? Like, 3 years ago, when I found out I was trans, I would be so envious of the person I am today. I'd be so proud of who I am today. And I'm not done with my transition. I have more things to do, you know what I mean, before I am fully happy with myself. But I know that as time progresses, so does progress. And it's just hey, you want advice? If you're a younger than me, trans person, it is genuinely, and I've said this since the beginning of time, no, since 3 years ago when I found out, it is a huge, huge, huge waiting process. It's just patience. You've got to have patience. You have got to have patience because it's just, you've just got to wait. I mean, and I don't know. But I think I'll be a virgin until 32, but I don't even know if I like that stuff. Like, I've even thought about that. Like, maybe I don't like sex. You know what I mean? Maybe I am asexual. I just don't like physical touch much. I don't. Maybe it's because I've never had it. I'm getting too personal here, chat. I'm getting too personal here. But I'm always down to talk about trans stuff. I really am. And let's hope everything stays the same with Trump becoming our next president for 4 years. I went to my gender doctor recently, 3 days ago. Yeah. And even she was kind of worried about it. And I live in a blue state, you know what I mean? I live in, like, the Northeast. So, like, even if things did happen, I don't know if it would affect me or our state, but there's always a possibility. But it is a scary time to live in, to be a trans person. But the best we can do is just sit here. I mean, honestly, I don't understand how we are such a main focus and we make up like 0.05% of the population, bro, on Earth. Like, how are we a threat? How are we a threat? Get back to me on that because I need to know. Like, how are we like a problem? Like, I don't get it. But whatever. I think we're 0.1% of American population, which is probably the entire, that's not true, but like, America is the most maybe not the most progressive, actually, I don't know, I'm not going to say anything. I was going to say the most progressive out of all the countries, but I honestly don't think so. I've seen some videos, or whatever. Yeah. Being trans is, it's hard to date young, especially, no offense to the people that are, you know, I'm not making fun of you or, you know, anything. I honestly wish I could be a part of it, but, you know, like, this is gonna sound really, really bad, but, like, the really, 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 like, gay kids, if that makes sense, like, the really LGBTQ kids, the, like, alt ones, if that makes sense, like, they have their own group of, like, all these LGBTQ people, and they all know each other, they all have fun together, you know, and, like, they know who's, maybe they don't, I mean, I'm not a part of it, but like, since I'm not a part of it, bro, like, I feel like finding someone to date is harder because the general population doesn't, like, know about trans people. Not, they don't, they know, maybe, yeah, but, like, they don't know the ins and outs, you know what I mean? And, like, are less accepting to it, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I feel like I'm just so different. I say that all the time. I'm so different, guys. Maybe I'm just young and I don't know anything yet, and, you know, I haven't experienced enough to know, but I do get sad sometimes thinking that I'll never be able to, like, find someone. It's kind of just like subconsciously in my head, like when I think of my future, I think of me alone. Like, because I just find it impossible to, I don't know. You know what I mean? You start thinking at my age, like, everybody else has had these experiences that I have never. And, you know, I blame it for, one, I guess, for one, being trans, but also, like, I guess I'm not the shit. Like, I guess I'm not. Like, but things will change. Like, I don't want to think this pessimistically, if that's a word. If that's a word, I'll use it. Negatively. I don't want to think this negatively, but, like, it's easy to fall in that cavern. You know? Yeah, I don't want to die alone, bro. Even if I am asexual, I don't want to die alone, bro. Like, what? It's tough out here, okay? Yeah, back to, like, the whole crush thing. Like, I take a step back and I was like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Not to sound boo-hoo me, but, like, I genuinely have no shot. Like, there's no way. There's just no way. It's so sad. I am excited for How to Train Your Dragon. I just want someone to listen to me yap about all my interests, bro. That's all I want. Just want to let you guys know I was back to reality. I've rejoined, I think. I think if I was ever here, I'm back. And I've made it home safely, so, goodbye, chat. And, yeah. Go rewatch How to Train Your Dragon.